Today I want to do a little reaction stream. This is not a black screen, by the way. We got a video ready. All right, we got a video ready. We're gonna be reacting to home security cameras with everything that's happening in the world right now. You gotta protect your homes. You gotta protect your house. You gotta protect your belongings. That's where the sponsorship of this video. No, I'm just kidding.
Like many busy parents, Arjun had set up a Nest baby monitor to check in on Oliver from his phone without getting out of bed. The Nest thermostat was set to 72 so the room would stay comfortable through the night. Shortly after putting Oliver down, Arjun was standing in the hallway outside the nursery when he heard something from inside the room. It sounded like a deep, male voice speaking directly to his son through the camera's speaker. He rushed into the room, but no one was there. He thought maybe it was just an interference with the baby monitor. Stuff like this isn't new, and many electronic devices can pick up distortion of some kind. Still, to be safe, they brought Oliver downstairs.
Hell nah, that's some Insidious type shit, boy. That's we burning the fucking house down. That's what the fuck we're doing.
Distressed and sweating through his clothes, and when she glanced at the thermostat, the temperature had been cranked up to a dangerous 90 degrees. But before they could process what was happening, the voice came back. This time it was
You wanna cook that baby alive?
coming through a
Shit.
different Nest camera downstairs in the living area, and it was speaking directly to them. The voice was cursing, hurling racial slurs, and taunting them in real time as it watched them through the live feed. He tried to extract information on the hackers' whereabouts, asking who they were and which country they were from.
Who is this? Are you just sitting at your computer there? Into my account? Where are you? Which country?
The hacker went quiet without identifying himself or explaining why he had done any of it.
Yeah, who are you? Come on, be a man. Speak up.
Oh, now he doesn't want to talk, right? Now he doesn't want to be a weirdo. But when the baby is sleeping and shit, he wants to cook him alive. Fucked up.
Nothing? Nothing to say?
The couple disconnected their interior camera in the house and called both the police and Nest customer support. Nest responded by putting the blame on Arjun. They told him the hack had happened because he had reused a password from another site that had been breached, and because he hadn't enabled two-factor authentication, a feature Arjun didn't even know existed.
Bullshit! Bullshit! That's fucking bullshit. That's dog shit. They just don't want to get sued. Fuck them.
Now, technically they did have a point. Reusing passwords is a real security risk, and two-factor authentication probably would have stopped this. But digging deeper into this,
Shit, never mind. I stand corrected.
I found the Sood family weren't the only victims attacked through Nest devices.
Fuck you, told
After
me.
researching similar incidents, a dozen more cases just as chilling came up. For example, on the same day the Soods were dealing with their hacker, January 20, 2019, a family in Orinda, California had a fake ballistic missile attack warning come blasting through their Nest camera, telling them 3 nuclear missiles were heading for Los Angeles, Chicago, and Ohio. Their young son hid under the living room rug, thinking the country was under attack. And about a month earlier, on December 17, 2018, parents in Houston woke to the haunting sound of a stranger's voice coming from their 4-month-old's nursery, threatening to kidnap their son and ordering them to turn off the bedroom lights.
He turned that camera on and told us, said, turn off the light, and then said, I'm going to kidnap your baby. I'm in your baby's room.
In every single case,
What the? Oh, yo, that's some weird shit. That's creepy as fuck.
Nest responded by blaming the customers. But for Arjun, the scariest part wasn't about how the hacker got in. It was how Nest cameras gave no real warning when someone else was watching the feed. A handful of them had a small blue light, but it only switched on when the intruder started talking. A hacker could watch and listen for hours, and the family would never know. The only reason the Soods knew they'd been compromised was because the hacker chose to speak. In the end, the hacker was never identified, and no arrest was ever made.
Hell nah. If you don't fucking sue them for all that they have, that's fucking scary as fuck.
On the afternoon of April 23, 2020, Shauna Dottie received a phone call from her home security company, ADT. They had called to tell her that for the last 6 years, every dollar she had paid them to keep her family safe had done the exact opposite. Back in 2014, Shauna and her husband Randy were living with their young
That's cute. That's cute right there. That's cute. I like that. I like that.
Son in the suburbs of the Dallas-Fort Worth area and wanted the peace of mind to keep an eye on the house from anywhere. ADT's Pulse system with indoor cameras, motion alerts, and a cell phone app sounded like exactly what they were after. A few weeks after they placed the order, a technician from ADT showed up at their front door. He looked at the layout and mounted a wide-angle indoor camera that covered most of the ground floor, the family room, the entryway, the dining area, and the staircase. The lens also reached into the master bedroom and the corner of the bathroom. He walked Shauna through the app on her phone. Before he left, he told her he needed to add his own email to the account, only briefly to check if the connection was working. For the next 6 years, the system worked exactly the way it was supposed to, and the Dotties had no reason to think about that afternoon again, until they received that call from ADT on April 23, 2020. The employee calling told Shauna that the technician who had installed her camera back in 2014 had granted himself remote access to it on the installing day, and that access was never removed. He had been using it to view footage from inside the Dottie's home ever since. When Shauna asked what he had been seeing, the employee had no answers. They couldn't name him and wouldn't say how many times he had logged in.
7 hours is a long time.
What the fuck, bro? If you don't want to rip that motherfucker's head off and want to beat the fuck out of him, oh my god,
But we're
that
talking
shit infuriates me. Motherfucker.
7 years. You don't know what to think. So you find your
7 fucking years, bro. 7 fucking years. Oh my.
Unfortunately, the Dotties weren't the only family getting the ADT call. They were one of more than 200 plus.
Okay.
A few weeks earlier, another ADT customer in the Dallas-Fort Worth area was going through their Pulse account settings when they noticed an email attached to it that didn't belong to anyone in the house. Naturally, they called ADT to ask what it was doing there. When the company looked into it, they found that the same email was attached to 220 separate customer accounts across the metropolitan area. And every one of those systems had been installed or serviced by the same technician at some point. Which raised the obvious question, how does one technician end up signed into 220 homes? The answer was buried in 80.
And without you even knowing, by the way, he did this without anybody knowing. 200 people, nobody knew for 7 years. And that's what we know of.
ADT's own software. Technicians are allowed to temporarily attach their personal email to a customer's account during install. It's a diagnostic feature meant to verify the camera feed before they leave. So, every time he serviced or installed a system, he either gave the same diagnostic excuse or didn't bother explaining at all. But he never removed his email, so the Pulse app on his personal phone kept him signed in as a co-owner of these homes. Now, some could argue this was just sloppy work, a tech forgetting to clean up after himself. Once or twice, sure, but more than 200 times is not a coincidence. So how did this slip past ADT for so long? It turned out ADT didn't have any system in place to catch such a massive breach of privacy. The company never alerted its customers and didn't even have an automated check flagging the same email showing up on dozens of accounts, which meant he could keep logging in whenever he wanted. In April 2016, the same technician installed a system at the home of a couple with 2 young daughters. The camera covered the living room and the kitchen. Court records would later show he logged into that account 322 times. At another household, one where 5 children under the age of 18 lived, he logged in 361 times.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude? 322 times? And then where there's kids? Oh, hello. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We're watching disturbing camera footage shit. So it's getting kind of scary in here. But look, there was children, and he logged in 361 times to see these kids. That's weird. That's fucked up.
In September 2017, he set up a Pulse system for the Preddy family. Their teenage daughter Alexia wasn't comfortable with indoor cameras, and she told her mother this on the day of the installation. But the ADT technician assured them that the system was perfectly safe. Years later, when the full scope of the breach came to light, ADT found that he had accessed the Preddy family's live footage almost 100 times during the years Alexia was still a teenager. Court filings would later show the wide-angle lens and its placement allowed him to view her undressed, getting ready for bed, and during moments of physical intimacy. This technician was Telesforo Aviles. He was 35 years old, married, and the father of 5 children of his own. He'd been...
I want you to hear that. I want you to hear what this dude just said. He's married, has children, and he's doing this weird, nasty, fucking peeping little girls' rooms and shit. I'm getting more mad than scared. Oh my god.
with ADT for 17 years, and by 2020 was working as a senior supervisor in the Dallas-Fort Worth region. The only person who knew exactly what he had seen and in which homes was Aviles himself.
He's arrested now, right? I'm like this. I hope he's arrested, because 7 years, for 4 years, he logged in every day, 4 to 5 times. Wrap it up.
On the evening of September 30, 2017, a young Dutch woman named Rilana Hamer came home from the supermarket and started unpacking her groceries. She lived alone in a small house in Bremen, a quiet town in the eastern Netherlands, with her dog. Rilana had recently bought a small indoor security camera from her local discount store for around 35 euros. It was a Maxtor ACT IPC01, a white plastic unit with a motorized base that could rotate across the room. She set up the camera on a shelf in her living room, figuring it would be easy to check on her dog throughout the day. The camera also had a built-in speaker, which let her talk to the dog even when she wasn't home. That evening, she was putting her groceries away when she heard a low, mechanical voice from the living room. When she went to look, she saw the camera rotating on its base, slowly turning back and forth on its own. Her phone was the only thing she used to control it, and that was on her bed in the next room. Figuring it was just an updating glitch, she went back to the kitchen. But a few minutes later, the sound came back. This time, the camera turned and pointed directly at her, and a man's voice came through the speaker. It said, "Bonjour, madam." Staying composed, Rilana asked who was there, but no one answered. To see if the voice would speak again, Rilana moved to the side and noticed that the camera was following her. That's when the voice came through again.
That's when you fucking pick up the camera, take that shit, and throw it out the fucking window. Bonjour, my fucking ass, bitch. That's the only response. Like, look, I'm so mad I'll take the fucking video off.
This time saying, "Hello, madam. Is everything all right?" She immediately ran across the room and pulled the plug from the socket.
Yeah.
Later that evening, a friend came over for dinner. Rilana told her what had happened, and the two of them decided to test the camera again. They placed it back on the table and plugged it in as Rilana held her phone to record. It took less than a minute before the camera rotated on its own and found her again.
What did you do?
Soon, the voice came back.
It's locked.
No! Get out of my house, now! Shut up!
Bitch, get the fuck out of my... Oh my god, no way, no way. We're saying this shit to a fucking camera, son. No way. Get out of my house. It's not a fucking animal. It's a camera. You fucking throw that shit out the window. You Kobe that shit out.
Hola.
Shut up of my house, now! Go away!
Hola, señorita.
Yeah, you.
Every camera the manufacturer shipped came with the same default password, 123, along with the device ID printed on a sticker underneath each unit. With just those two things and the free app, anyone in the world could connect to any of these cameras, watch the live feed, listen through the microphone, and talk through the speaker. Looking up the manual for this camera, it does mention that the default password is weak and recommends changing it before use. But nowhere in the app itself, the thing you actually interact with during setup, did it ever tell the users to do that. Few people read the full manual for a 35 euro camera from a discount store. You just download the app and start. So Rilana never knew that she had to change the password, and that she was far from the only one. When the tech journalist tried connecting to other cameras from the same manufacturer, he got into 4 unsuspecting households within minutes, using nothing but the manual and the free app. Each one of those people, just like Rilana, had no idea anyone else was watching.
That's how hackers get into your shit too. Oh,
It was
sorry.
something she did every few... On the 8th of August 2025, a woman named Brenda took a Ring doorbell camera off its mount and brought it inside her house to charge. It was something she did every few weeks. The camera ran on a battery, and recharging it was a routine part of owning one. But this time, she noticed something strange about the camera. The blue ring of light around the lens was on. On a Ring doorbell, that light only comes on when the camera is actively streaming, recording, or in the middle of a live two-way call with someone signed into the account. None of which should have been the case while the device was unmounted and sitting indoors. So Brenda picked it up to see what was going on. And that's when she started hearing a voice coming through the doorbell speaker.
Damn, what the fuck, yo? If you own one of these, throw it the fuck away. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, say hi. I want to chat to some of y'all. You know, I know we're enjoying the video and we're here to talk, but, you know, just say hi.
It's you.
Grew, bitch? The fuck?
It's you.
Someone was speaking through the device in real time. And by the way they were laughing, it's clear that it wasn't someone who'd accidentally connected to the wrong camera. Whoever it was, they were taking their time terrorizing Brenda. Brenda pulled out her
Some of these people would be perfect for a fucking horror movie. They're just like, who are you? Where are you from? You know, get out of my house. No, bitch. You throw that shit away. Oh my god.
phone and managed to record only some of the interaction. But the voice went silent within a few seconds, and the blue light switched off shortly after. She later posted the video on her TikTok account. The comment section was flooded with people who couldn't believe how easily someone could gain access to a Ring device, along with others sharing similar experiences. One comment read, "I have cameras all over my house, and I have one in my bedroom. And a few days after I got them, I was sleeping and got woken up by someone snoring through my camera. And it wasn't no one in my house because I didn't log into anyone else's phone yet because I just set them up." By now, the pattern should sound familiar. Just like the Maxter cameras Rilana had set up in her living room, a doorbell camera is only as secure as the password protecting the account behind it. A weak or reused password is often all it takes. And if you look at every case in this video, this exact vulnerability keeps showing up, regardless of the brand, price, or how trusted the company is. So that's also what most likely happened here. Now, as I was researching this case, I found multiple people in the comments suggesting a different theory. They argued that what Brenda heard wasn't a stalker at all, but signal interference from someone else's baby monitor bleeding into her doorbell, and that the voice on the audio sounded a lot like a dad talking to his baby. This theory sounds plausible at first. Wireless devices do cross signals all the time, and analog baby monitors are notorious for picking up audio from neighboring devices operating on similar radio frequencies. But Ring devices aren't analog based. They work by connecting to your home's Wi-Fi network and streaming.
See, that's what I was about to say. Like, isn't this shit supposed to be connected through your Wi-Fi and shit? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Plus, he was like, I see you. Who the fuck says I see you to a baby? You're like, goo goo gaga, bitch. Like, hello?
Audio and video through Ring's own encrypted servers. So, any sound that comes through the doorbell speaker has to be sent through the Ring app first, by someone logged into the account. In other words, for a man's voice to come through Brenda's doorbell speaker clearly and in full conversation, someone had to be on the other end of the Ring app with full access to her device.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That last one got me. That last one got me. Whoever hacks those cameras are such sick freaks. Enwuni, that shit, love to see it.
23 in St. Charles Township, Illinois. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department executed a search warrant at a residence after receiving a tip from the social media platform Twitter regarding the upload of questionable content being shared online.
Contact me, Dad.
Dad's coming to the door.
What's the kid's name? Philip. Mr. Obanoff? Yeah.
Yo, they're trying to open his door already, bro. They're trying to get in. Whatever they saw on Twitter, it's raps for you, homeboy. Look at that. And they have a riot shield. You're cooked. You're absolutely cooked. You're cooked. Whatever you did, whatever you shared, whatever you bought, you're done. Goodbye.
I'm Investigator Euler with the State's Attorney's Office. I have a search warrant for the house. Who's here? My wife and my son.
Okay. We need to come inside and make certain that they're okay. Move away from the door, sir. Where are they at?
Where are they at right now? We'll stay right there, please.
Yeah, but
Yo, what up, Jack? 85. Yeah, man. If you want me to react to a video, just send me the name of the video and I can search it up. I guess I'm not gonna open any link, but obviously, if you want me to react to a video, you're more than welcome to type it in the chat and I'll search it up and I'll give it a watch. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can send me down any video and I'll react to it. I'm down. Right now I'm reacting to Predator gets caught in front of his parents. So, you know, um, maybe after this one I could react to yours.
all right, sorry for the delay on this, but this is what we're here for. Judge signed this yesterday, and it's given us the rights to come here and take any and all devices. Because of the way that your son's acting, we have no choice but to take every single phone and every single computer in the house. Okay? I'll give
Yo, these fucking police has been here for a while and they still have not gotten what they want, which is fucking crazy.
it to you a video that showed probably about a 14-year-old boy in a bathroom with a little 9-year-old boy, the older boy, older by 14 only. Sent it directly. They had communications about that video.
My son did what? Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Your son. And these two people went to high school together. So we have that. Google caught it. They sent it to us. They sent this to us too late, so we couldn't put a nexus into this house because the IP addresses were too old. Okay. This year, in April, he created a Twitter account in this house and sent off a whole slew of boys, including videos of himself and peeing on himself in his bed. Those were side by side. So that's why we're here.
How do you fathom that your son just did this shit? Like realistically. Fucking, do I just go up to him and fucking beat the fuck out of him, or do I let him take him? Nah, do both. Yeah.
Typically, what we do is we only come in here and
insane tornado video, extremely close tornado footage. Yeah, you got it, man. Right now, let me just wrap this video up, and we'll go right up to that one, right? So
we
just give me 10 more minutes, and we'll be there.
Take the devices that have what we need. We don't need to burden you guys with, waiting to have your phones or use of your phones or your laptop.
Is this police footage? Yes, it is. We're watching, as I said, Predator gets caught in front of his parents with CP. So yeah, and something about peeing on himself, which is a little weird, but I guess.
And have your personal stuff taken. But I can't sort through anything because I know it came from this house without your son. He's saying he doesn't know anything about nothing. But that's fine. And you're saying go ahead and get a lawyer. He's not in custody.
Copy the title and put it on the search. Yeah, right now I'll do that. I'll just finish the video as I said, wrap it up, 8 minutes, and I'll watch the video. Alright?
So he doesn't need a lawyer. It doesn't apply.
I just don't know. I don't
I get it. I get it 100%. I get it 100%, and I'm just trying, and I hate to give you this stuff because it looks like it's upsetting you, and it should be upsetting.
Right.
But we're in your home, and you need to know what's going on, okay? And that's why I'm in here telling you. Your son is acting like nothing. There is no doubt whatsoever. I've been doing this for a very long time. There's no doubt whatsoever that he's involved. It has nothing to
Police girl looks serious. Hey man, we all serious about this shit, right?
do with his sexuality, his preference, none. It just has to do with you can't trade it. You can't possess it. I have the evidence to show that he is, and he's just, well, no, it's got to be my dad then. It's got to be my mom then. It's not me.
Throwing moms and dads under the bus, bro. Yo.
I don't know who. I don't have these accounts, even though it's him clearly peeing on himself and sending them off along with the boys at the same day, the same time. It's not a question. from this IP address that's in his name, from the Comcast. So
You hate bots? Me too,
we're going
man.
to find it on his phone,
We're
and
on
when
the
we
same boat
do,
here.
he's given us
Yo, so do we arrest the motherfucker or like
stuff
no?
on it. We're not giving it back. If it doesn't have anything on it, it's a little bit of a process, but it's not a year. It's not a year at all.
Okay.
It's not even going to be more than a couple days, more than likely. But it's an inconvenience that doesn't have to happen. Okay. All right, here's what the deal is. You are now under arrest.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Stand up. I'm going to put the cuffs on you,
You just submitted it like that? Alright.
and then I'm going to Mirandize you. If you don't want to talk to me, that's fine.
Okay. Alright.
They're not, like, just hold it like that, and it'll be fine. Okay? They're not that tight at all.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. We finally got the bitch. And I guess here.
Drew, give your keys. Can we have you pull your car up so we can get able to turn around?
Absolutely.
Good. Okay. Come on.
It's blurred because YouTube doesn't allow things that are not safe for work or something because of video. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was blurred because we couldn't see whatever was there, but it's really not that important. We're here for the main part of the video, but if your video that you send me is blurred, it's fine. We'll still watch it. We'll still react to it.
There is a dog in the back in a kennel. He'll just make some noise, but he can't.
Just right here. Upstairs. That's all right.
What's that?
We're going to put him upstairs in an investigation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta look left for me.
Oh, sorry. Can't get out, but he'll make a little bit of noise.
Court records show the defendant later pleaded guilty to one count of a Class X felony under Illinois law.
Cooked, son. All right, Jack. Let's go see your video, son. But give me a second. I'll be right back. I tried not to take long. All right, so just give me a second, please. Jack, if you're still there, can you send me a little message? Hey, that's what I'm talking about, my man. Sorry, I just have to go do something real quick. Well, Insane Tornado video. Alright, let's give this a react, shall we? Top team, by the way. What the fuck? That shit took a quick, son. Yo, what the fuck?
La mierda.
What the fuck, yo? Those tornadoes are fucking crazy, I know! Yo, what the fuck?
Quédate quieta, gorda. Quédate quieta, gorda. Bueno.
Shit, he better have survived. That shit was crazy, son. Holy fuck. Oh my god, bro. God damn! Damn, it took the whole shit. I think we're in a car right now. Holy.
Back up close to the fuck. Yeah.
Joplin 2011 tornado was at EF3 and the craziest tornado ever. Yo, that shit is crazy, son. I've never experienced a tornado in my life, and I hope I never have to, cause that shit is. It looks insane. It looks insane.
I know, we're in it. That's why I told you don't go anywhere. I'm not moving. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we need to get back up close to the building. We can't. okay, man. I know, we're in a tornado. Yeah.
No fucking shit, we're in a tornado. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Okay, roll the window down. Crap,
What the fuck is happening? I'm scared. Fuck no. A fucking trampoline, bitch! Hell no, boy. That's fucked up.
Dude, that's getting
Alabama.
loud.
Again, Alabama.
That's. Oh. Might want to go down to the basement, you think?
Right. You would think, right? That would be like your first instinct.
That thing sounds fucking crazy.
But no.
Oh, dude, you see all the debris up there flying? Oh, maybe I can get a good zoom in.
Oh my god, here, give me that.
It's zoomed in a little bit.
Kid's gonna cry realizing his trampoline is gone.
Oh, dude.
Right? The whole yard is gone.
Oh, it's right there. That's that tornado right there.
No, that's you would think, right? That you would think that was a tornado. You would think, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure that's a tornado yet.
Which way is it moving? That way?
No, I think it's moving this way.
That's why you fuck with Mother Nature, y'all. Texas? I'm scared. Right. We just standing outside. We like this, son. We like this. Illinois. I'm gonna send an earthquake video. Hey, I said, send the title. I'll search it up, and you got it, son. All right. Also, to whoever is new and dropping in, I'm reacting to shit. So if you want me to watch a video or react to it or whatever, just send the title of the video and I'll watch it. We're watching tornadoes right now, and it's fucked up. It's fucking crazy. What the fuck? So, like, what the fuck do you even do in that situation? Like, you just accept fate? The Philippines. The Philip family. Yo, son, what the fuck? Yo, what the shit? Hell nah. Hell nah. Take cover if there's an earthquake?
Here, have so little
better
in such
take
a
cover.
beautiful place. It just seems kind of ironic.
You better take cover.
When you, one of your hopes was to... We was having an earthquake. Yeah, we are.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh my god. Bro, that shit just happened. That shit just happened. Come on. And then you're cooked. That's it. What the fuck? That's some fucking creepy shit right there. Oh. Oh my god, son. Yo. Fuck no. Fuck no. And you have to pick all that shit up? I don't even know what's worse, picking up or the fucking earthquake, son. Oh my god. Oh my. The TV? No, son, not the TV. Oh my god, bro. TV, son. Whoa, 6'7"? I'm scared. This has to be a sign. How long is the video? I forgot. It's 20 minutes. If you want me to cut it short, we can always cut it short. I mean, I'm probably gonna start streaming in like maybe 30 minutes or so. So, you know, just I don't want to stream for too long because I still have to go edit this and, you know, post it on my YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm supposed to on my TikTok. So yeah, if you want to follow those, you know, go follow those. I forgot it. I need to have a link somewhere or an app somewhere. I'll probably put it at the end of the stream. So, you know, don't worry about that. If you want to follow those up, I post. Okay, yeah, you got it. 1 minute before, you got it. But yeah, I'll put my shit afterwards. So that way, if you want to go and peep it out, I guess it's really just clips and snippets of the streams. So, for example, this one will be up, and you'll see like little clips and shit of whatever's happening. You know, not necessarily the whole thing because you can always go back on my thing on my feed on Twitch, and you can always watch it there. So.
我住哪间房啊？
Maynard. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit! Holy fuck! That shit's came plummeting down. Imagine if you were in that building. Rats, son. Rats. Just stop. Just watch another video. Alright. Yeah, you can go watch another video. I'll leave it to that. Thank you for whoever tuned in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for thank you for taking your time out of your day and being here. You were amazing. You were good. Alright. I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys did enjoy that stream. I hope you guys had a nice day. You guys be having a nice day. And I'm sorry I talked too much. I'll leave. Goodbye, guys. It was nice being here with you today. Bye. Oh shit.